and it didn't take the logo. Fuck me. Are you shit? Come on. Ah, that's the thing. Where's my alcohol? That's a good question. Well, I definitely don't in last minute change out the logo because for some reason it didn't take the TRIREX logo. There we go. Fucking hell. There we go. And we're getting... Ooh. A strange little jump. Can I just see that again for a second? Actually, let me just jump over to Ionius, just checking that I see everything. We're also going to see the initial start. There we go. Just leave it on Ionius for the moment. This is going to be interesting because we're going to hear from the Danish. Oh, God. Wallable Western Approach, Hospice, Cemetery, and Le Villager. Alright. I'm alright with that because it's mostly middle, a bit of the top, a bit of... No, that's alright. It's alright. Hello, Mr. Doki. Hello, Mr. Floss. All righty. All fucking righty. This should work. This should all be good. Alright. But yes, boys, I'm trying this stream without any alcohol because I have to do some early work. Well, early morning work. And he's tapping out to see if everything is working. Ooh, the silent treatment. Sure. Do we have the others available? Patito and others. Oh! We actually get to see a bit of the initial building phase before the match starts. Ah, competitive hell it loose. Competitive fucking hell it loose. Lovely.
No. Bueno, no pasa nada.
Ah, the good kind.
Sí, se puede pasar, pero...
Yes, and they can jump through there. Ah, a little fuck up at the start, but that's alright. But yes, we have Mr. Patito, we have Mr. Ionius, we should be having also Mr. Blackburn, hopefully, which is very much complete darkness. Let me just check that, why we don't have Mr. There we go. And yes, it might be very silent right now, but that is only because, well, nobody's shooting yet. It's about to start in just a moment, 50 seconds. It also gives me time to actually jump over. I might actually jump back to Ionius to actually get some lovely noise. Exactly, Poggers indeed. I'm just gonna try to see why Blackburn is not here. Because he should be here. Quack indeed, kids.
Think if I stay not lined up.
No.
I would not say no. Okay, I have Blackburn now. I'm a bit worried because I have a bit of a technical issue with Tonia Kid, who has apparently not started the stream. There we go. I'm getting the boys now. Okay, it seems much better, boys. I'm getting the boys now. They took a bit of time today again.
Så, kom så, gutter. Vi tager den.
Exactly. You say that, whatever you said there. I'm just gonna stir the last few faces. Did it? Alrighty. And the initial start, lift off. We're gonna watch it for a moment from this side. There we go, with Ionius. Because I want to see also TRIREX has a bit of a, what is it called? On-branding on a little startup. All the happy Berg emotes, yes, all the head pads. Come on, open your map, Ionius. You don't need to see anything right now, unless you're trying to snipe at...
Fucking lort, it's...
No! What? That's fine, that's fine. Just a short... I mean, they are unstuck. That would have been a lovely moment. Ah. There we go. Anyways, while they are making their way, I would like to see in the sky for a moment, because at the moment Hospice is getting captured by the TRIREX boys here. Still a very quiet little thing. Artillery is shelling down around the area. Yeah. Light tank fire, artillery shelling around the area, around that lovely truck on the side here. Big wave coming in from the Spaniards here again, of course. TRIREX is already on the point. Cheeky little tank making its way there, also very nice. Where's my little pointer? Didn't I have a pointer last time? Where did I put it this time? There we go. Little tank fight here between those two fuckers. It doesn't seem like Canario and the others have realized where the tank is yet, which is gonna lead to the end of that tank. Yeah, that was not the greatest tank play there for the moment. Light tanks are controlling the most of the fight at the moment, and it seems like the TRIREX boys are gonna win the initial capture at the moment because The Spaniards are lacking, well, yeah, people in the point. Tanks shelling around multiple areas. Also a little tank here. Is that a panther? That's a panther. No, it's a panther. Can't see. What is that? I'm getting old, kids. I'm getting old. Ah, okay. But yeah, at the moment, I mean, look at it. We don't have a lot of blue at the moment. This might already, the initial capture might, pretty much might go to TRIREX here. Because that southern direction is gonna get filled with more red and red. Some boys are spawning here on the side, but it's not enough. Yeah, the initial capture is gonna go to TRIREX here. By a mile. And that's it. Hospice taken nearly instantly. Alright, alright. Doesn't mean anything in the season notes. Because they all can come back. Also see that little tank on the lower right getting shelled down here. Yeah, and that's the tank gone. There we go. Where was this? Oh, up there. Oh, that is a long-ass little thing there. Holy moly. Okay, good, good, good. It was near the house if you watched the watch there. Tank making on the main road now. Oh, it's a Panzer IV. Okay. I was unsure for a moment there. Still getting shelled. A little bit of a tank fight between the Panzer IV and the... Oh god, it could be a medium, it could be a... It's something. Yeah, a bit of a shitty shot there. And that's slowly retreating, slowly retreating. It's not our boys from our tank. Actually, they might have... Wrong side would be Aeonius. Actually, it's not Aeonius. Oh, it is! Look at that, we have the tank POV. Lovely. We actually get to see the tank that's down there.
Vi er nødt til at svinge nordom. Sving nordom.
And they keep shutting the little entrance. What is at the little entrance? Is there anything at the entrance? Ah, because right now not facing that direction. We're gonna see it in a moment. But what we can see at the moment is TRIREX is mostly on the hard point in a bit south of it. Actually quite fast off it with some sprinkled units, interesting. Only some brave little blue boys are in the area here. Josef, Franny, Kender, that's the OP. Mr. Ning, some are making the way at the moment, but this is gonna take some time until it can be even considered to be captured. Yeah, they're gonna take some time here to actually make their way. And there was another tank, death on the right, yes. Spaniards losing another tank here. With some cheeky tank movement around here. The little supply drop there. Was it supply? Was it? Ah. And the middle itself is held by Mr. Blackburn, who is a support. Oh, support. In the tower. What? What is with Blackburn's POV? What is going on? I might have checked on Blackburn because for some reason Blackburn keeps getting thrown out POV wise. I don't know why. Let me just do a little check on him. Oh, and that should have fixed it, hopefully. We never know. Alright. Quack indeed, kids, quack indeed. Batito dying there as well. I was about to jump to him, but that's not gonna happen. We might actually jump to Batito in a moment. Actually, since he's dead right now, can I just jump to him to see the map for a moment? Just want to see the map for the Spanish here for a moment. Garrison situation. Nice little frontal garrison situation. Backup garrison.
Salgo.
Yes. I would have put down another garrison up. Where's my little marker? Ah, I lost my marker. Shit. I'm gonna point it out in a moment. For now, we're gonna check Mr. Partito while I try to find where my POV boys are.
¿Papían por ahí, Nubo?
De momento los estoy matando a todos.
Pues hay que seguir.
Ah, there we go.
Yo estoy llegando a tu posición de nuevo, voy a ponerlo aquí.
Yo también.
Alright, and we're gonna get Tony a cat. There we go. Okay, stuff is working. Hallelujah.
Sultán, te vienes conmigo,
Y tenga cuidado,
¿Dónde
tienes
está
uno ahí,
bastante batido muerto?
delante. Vale, está muerto.
And while he's making his
Ya
way.
nos está barriendo
There we
justo
go.
delante
Got at
de
him.
Reyes.
There we go. Alright,
Quizás
that's a
tenemos-
few faces.
Quizás tenemos que hacer un poco de frente central, que lo están reventando.
¿No hay UPI,
Uno en
Ya lo
el
sé.
cuerpo de barricada.
Pero lo ha matado, al de barricada.
And that's artillery blasting them completely. Ay, ay, ay,
¿Ha
ay,
pillado
ay.
artillería, no, Barto?
Sí, pero
Ay,
no sé,
ay, ay, ay,
así
ay,
muy
ay.
random.
Rojo.
Sí, están controlando...
So much for that.
Este camino.
As you can see, they have a bit of a thing going. They're trying at the moment in the middle to make their way here. Can I actually see it on the admin cam? Kinda. Yeah, there we go. There's a little SWAT there. Middle making their way up there north. And as you can see, Spaniards are doing their way here quite a bit. They're actually closer to the hardpoint than... This is the closest they have gotten to Hospice since the start of the round. Interesting. They actually made their way. They're trying to not actually fortify. Hunker down, blow them out. They're still around the hardpoint in the north. And still trying to clear it out, more or less. A little bit of a tank rush there on the side. Where's my little pointer? Pointer. A little bit of a tank run here. Oh, with Ionios. Shall we just for a second just see what they're doing there? What the fuck? What is Ionios doing here? Are they there to attack the second point? Well, for the fourth point. Are they going to... No, they're not going.
Nord for os sted.
Oh, are they trying to flank behind a tank or
Just
something?
til at svinge opad.
Let me just make...
Skal opad. Det kunne fandme være godt, hvis vi kunne nå ham inden han får knippet dem.
Or maybe...
Did you get him? Did you get him?
They don't think Garrison's over on at the moment.
Nice, well done, man. Fint, de fik ham, de fik ham.
And they're making their way on the road. I'm a bit irritated I don't see a tank marker or anything at the moment. That is a dead looks, yes. And they have been spotted! And the tankers are making their way towards Ionius and his tank crew. Let's set up McLawless. And...
Freaking lortetab.
I don't know what he said, but I think it is fucking hell drive.
Videre nu.
Oh no! Oh, Ioni! Oh no, boys!
tanks, der sidder fast der, mand.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Det, jeg kan godt lide spillet.
But nice garrison amount.
Broken as fuck.
Nice little bit of backup garrisons there. A bit unsure with all of them being in the second, well, second hardpoint row. It's alright, it's alright. Some in the city itself. We'll take a little glimpse in the sky for the moment. Fight still breaking out, still in the north. And a tiger on the left is dominating a bit of the point. At least it's slowing down Jesus and Mr. Ning at the moment. Artillery also shelling some of the areas. Some blind fire by the artillery as well. Getting rid of the 360 here. But at the moment, it is still in the hands of TRIREX. But then again, it has been only 15 minutes. And we have quite a bit of match ahead. And we see a little bit of a glimpse there. With the Spanish having a moment on Cemetery here. Cemetery was a bit touched there for a second. Hellfish killed also. And that's more and more people flooding on Cemetery. I'm getting a bit worried here about the defense situation. And it should be the boys from Gary OnlyFans making their way there, clearing out the point. Dirty Dan killing on multiple people. And it's surprisingly quiet, isn't it? There are some little shots, but not what you would expect at the moment. And again, Cemetery is getting captured slightly. It's nothing immensely, it's nothing insane, it's nothing huge, but it is constant pressure there. Even though they have so many people there already in the area. Alright. It's gonna take some time if you see a bit of the garrison situation. They have put a lot of garrisons up at the moment. One little red zone there on E6, but overall, yeah. Both teams. I'm alright with both teams in their garrison situation at the moment. That's alright. That's alright. Alright. Oh, we actually have it on both sides. Lovely. Yeah. It's a classic spread. We're not gonna watch him leave the spawn. It would take a bit too much time for our funsies. I would take Mr. Tonya Cat, who is dead. Of course he is. We'll check on Hellfish here. A bit of a visual thing. I might need to check on him for a second here because his... Is that a bit too sharpened? It's a bit blurry, but it's alright. It's alright. It is Hellfish. It should at least be worth it. Oh, the Bushman, yes. And he's at the moment trying to find any kind of struggles, any kind of poise that are making their way there. Can I just see in the sky if he's actually waiting for anybody? There's nobody there in the north. Ah, they're already at the other point. Okay, never mind. I hope Admin was still around that point, but we are instead seeing the Spanish making the way more and more on hospice at the moment. And that being the classic, the classic old alley where they just basically make their way here next to the bushes, well, sorry, bushes to the hedges, and mostly unseen making their way in here, then they go around here in the trench, then they go here, spread out, or they go around. Either way, wherever they go, around here, directly here, directly here, it's a fun little way to go. Then again, you can hunker down with some artillery and shit like that. Just hunker down a bit so they need to go in the open plains. It's alright. A bit of a tank there on the side here, by the way. Unless Tiger repairing at the moment. Canario. Is he on the roof? No, that's on the floor, right? Yeah, okay. For a second, I thought he was on the roofs running around. No, it was just our admin cam. Okay. All good. All good. All good. I'm making a bit of a 3060 here. I do like those little 360s and a little push on hospice. Spanish are slightly capturing. That should be a kick for TRIREX. TRIREX now should realize that something is going on. Hospice is getting fought with Spanish boys here at the moment. And they are starting to capture. They can, of course, TRIREX can hunker down here. Well, hunker down. They can react quickly. They have enough garrisons around the point. They're also clearing everybody out there. Sly killing. Wow, that was a lot of people Sly killed there. Holy moly. Was it like 4 or 5 guys instantly? What? Might have been also Homer Rocket there on the side. Okay. That's where POV would be lovely. And that little push there on hospice got declined. Thinking here a bombing run. Yeah. Bombing run, that is a Spanish bombing run. Trying to clear out the back areas, potential garrisons. Ay, 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 ay. At least I would assume it was one. Anyways. Cemetery at the moment is still in the hands of the Spanish. Ay, 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 ay. More little explosions, no satchel clearly, else would have got killed completely. Ah, that is much harder than artillery now, slowly blasting the Spanish here. Gary Onlyfans still on the attack, making their way here, slightly also trying to push from the south to the northeast of Hospice. Trying to clear out Sultan, trying to clear out Mamigo, and also killing Sergio and Canario in a moment. There we go, the first one. Just by blasting in the open fields here. Yeah, and that's the end of them. And that push is about to die unless they have built some OP, some fun things in the area. If they didn't, then, well, this is gonna die in a moment. As in the push. Alright, let me just go on the field. Just have a bit of a vision here on the floor because both teams are not in a stalemate by slowing down a bit.
De fik den ikke, sagde han jo. De fik den ikke.
There we
Det er
go.
også det, jeg har hørt. Hvor er den henne?
Men den er retning, altså
They're
bag.
making their way at the moment northwards of the point hospice.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna actually come back to him in a moment here. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to you in a moment, I think.
Oh, what killed you, Cammy?
Det er fordi, de er...
I'm gonna come back to him in a moment. I will check a little bit on Tony Akat for the moment. Wow! That's the quickest satchel death ever. He just looks at it and explodes. Kidding, it was something else, but still, that was painful. I will take a little glimpse on the map for a second, because we need to see what is going on here. Yeah, garrison situation is still lovely. Both sides doing very well. An airhead also on hospice, apparently. Can I just get a little glimpse there? Ah, yeah, they are around that one. Yeah, okay, around Force and others. Not gonna be enough, though. They need more people there. They would need more people. Yeah, they're spawning in. They're getting a bit of a push, but TRIREX realize what they have to do. And they're flooding in more people. And it's so easy to shut it down if you're so close to the hard point. I think in this one it's actually the... nice explosion there. It's actually the soft cap push, or rather the defense, that's blocking everything here. Again, a little capture there, but it's again getting denied just by the amount of people there. Now also TRIREX clearing out the hard point slowly. Max Stepper and J-Bolts. Oh, Kender, come on, Kender. Okay, at least trading, okay. From me and Max Stepper down as well. See, the nice thing is we in the sky, we actually see what is going down there, but they only see wheat fields and death. But that push has not completely failed from the Spanish here. They are still around the area, still festering in the north itself, north of Hospice and slightly south. But I think Stopur on the right is gonna, yeah, he's gonna thin out their numbers. Yeah, he's gonna come here. Anybody that comes here is gonna get killed by Stopur in Oz. Yeah, first people dying. Oh. And that might be a tiger killing. What? Tiger! What the? What? Well, I guess the tiger was on break there for a moment. I guess the tiger was on break. Was it our tiger? Ionius? God damn it, Ionius, what did he do there? What?
Jeg fucking jeg svor, jeg så ham, men jeg kan ikke se ham.
Actually, is it him? Yeah, that should be him. That should be him, yes. Also, it seems like... Where are the red boys? Where's TRIREX at the moment? They have a bit of a north push. They have people on the point. Well, one guy on the point at this point. There we go, little spawn wave. They should already block it. Yeah. I mean, they don't know the numbers at the moment, how many Spanish are on the hard point, but it seems like... Ah, never mind. Okay. They're spawning the top left, on the left. Yeah, they're spawning all in now. That push again is gonna get denied. Well, the thing for both teams is who is gonna overcommit to capture, or trying to capture the next point. Who is gonna overcommit? That is the big old question. Because at the moment, it seems like TRIREX is gonna hold this for a bit longer. Quite a bit longer. I'm just looking down there. I don't see anybody of our POV list here making their way. Let me just... No, I don't see any familiar faces. Let me just try to see if I have Blackburn. No, I don't know why Blackburn is not available. I have no idea.
Er du engaged på 76, eller hvad?
Oh well.
Ja, vi er lige oppe og kigge i hvert
I think it was a squish. It was not a shot. No, that didn't kill anybody in the area. That was a squish, I think. Ah. Lovely. Oh. Now we're gonna see a bit of a tank fight. Or not? I wouldn't mind some nice little tanker POV tank killing moment. We are also making our way to the first half hour mark. Yeah? It's just simply fun to re-killing. That's also fine, that's also fine.
76 DKB.
76? What?
Negative. We got no visual on him.
Oh, English! There we go. Oh, because they're answering to the GIF boys. Yes, yes, yes. And they're again starting to lose the point, and that's the indirect fire you need to do. And they're getting shot from behind. I will jump in the sky because they're getting pummeled from behind. One down. That's another. No, that's another. That was them. Yep. That was the boys dying. I think... Was it a tank? I don't think it was a tank. I think it was Iana. Was it? Somebody's gonna see that in the actually I might make a little clip of that. Just to be sure so I can later see what that was, because I'm not sure if that was the tank or if it was the anti-tanker. But at the moment it seems like the Spaniards are making their way quite nicely here. They are halfway there. However, TRIREX is reacting to this. They are marching in with a lot of people here and they're starting to block it. They are starting to block it. Nuppers might be able to they need to basically slow down TRIREX here. If they want to capture the point, they need to slow down TRIREX and, yeah, kill them as well. But this is not enough people for any push. They need more people. This would be the moment to commit. This would be the moment to commit people in.
Poggers.
Poggers indeed, Mr. Willis. The tank is also making its way. Sly there on the lower left. Little assault boy. Yeah, I think has also realized. Was that enough? He's trying, so I think he's still trying to arrange it, or did he? Yeah, I think, no. Yeah, he's making the wiggle. He planted something, didn't he? He planted fucking something. He's doing he's doing the classic wiggles of somebody trying to stay alive and yet staying in the same point. I think that tank is gonna blow in a second. Yeah. And that's the end of that tank, and a great moment for Mr. Sly, which I'm actually gonna clip, because why not? There we go. All the clips, always good. This was a nice little moment for our Spanish boys, but they didn't commit enough here in this moment. We're a bit worried. Maybe we did more in the defense, maybe we did a bit more in the rounding area, and then the TRIREX came in and basically blocked them. This would have been a moment to commit. But then again, we don't always get all the info as in what is happening on the battlefield. There might be shit happening everywhere else. You never know. You never know. Speaking of things we don't know, where the fuck is Partito? Here we go. Little Partito.
No lo veo.
Por aquí, sí, voy. Lo estoy buscando. No.
We're also soon hitting the 30-minute mark.
Desde los patios.
Ah, the good old wiggles of just trying to stay alive and still finding something. Open plane charge. Always the most insane one, but always a good one.
Muy aproximado.
Allí muerto uno.
And... no, I was about to say that artillery is gonna hit him. No, it's our way.
Me dispara flanco derecho. Joder.
And there was a radio. Should be an allied one. And Partito has realized that they are shelling now the area here. They're shelling the area quite heavily. They have realized where they're going through. Yeah. The enemy is at A and they're making their way to B. Well, to C, just shell in between, in the B area.
Muerto uno.
Ahí al
Nice
fondo,
little shot there from
derecha de los
Partito.
patios.
I mean, this is also nice to just see why the push is failing often. Just to see why stuff is not working out.
Cada vez abajo.
Well, Certain Camp is fun, don't get me wrong, it's always fun.
Creo que no
But it's
está
also nice to see something going on down there. Just to see what they have to fight with.
Me quedo sin balas. Ahí hay uno, Isen, en la trinchera.
¿Dónde?
Ahí, en la trinchera roja alargada.
Llevo granada.
By grenade, just by shouting. I assume my Spanish is not the greatest. Or rather non-existent. And that is... yeah, he needs to go back to vaulting school there. Sorry, Partito. You need to vault a bit better there, buddy. Just as I do.
A ver si llega la yig.
Mierda, por la espalda me mata.
Checking out for his usual places for OPs. And now he's in the danger zone. Now it's getting dangerous.
Ha salido otro, están en la trinchera, dos tíos.
Nice little shot there.
A ver si llego, no tengo granada.
And Partito the only one still alive in the area.
Aquí tengo a uno.
Me disparan desde hospicio propia. Puede que tengan algo en el avión.
And that road is gonna be the death of them. I will jump back into the sky for a second just to see how it goes here. Western approach at the moment completely. What are we in Western approach? Oh, we're doing a little 360, I see. And we check out the smoke shells northwest of Hospice. What? What? Wait, what? Was there an air or something coming up? Artillery, yeah. I'm a bit unsure why we had smoke artillery on the top left there. Well, bottom left right now, but... Huh. Anyways, we have hit the 30-minute mark. 1 hour to go. And we had a bit of a push. With TRIREX initially capturing it, then having a bit of a problem there with defending it. Well, I say problem, let's be fair. They held that quite well, but there was a bit of a moment, a bit of a push, another little push, and then a big push going halfway so far. Spanish capturing it halfway, nearly over halfway, and then losing the push, not committing enough, not putting enough people in, and then they, yeah. Ay. That's a competitive tournament, Mr. Kurba. That's what it is, and at the moment they're doing the best. I should have something like a little seasonal exclamation mark thing, shouldn't I? Don't we have like a home page for the things? There we go. Well, let's post just a little page. Bloop. There we go. Info material, because why not? And while they're making their way here on the floor, Petito's also making his way. Ah, he's making his way and dying. Ah, look at the MG on the top of the roof. Lovely. All good. All good. I will jump back on the floor because I want to see how the tankers are doing. Tanker, and we have Ionios at the moment dead, but we are going to be able to see the garrison situation for a second there. Blup, there we go. Still the classic formation, just spread it out, a 2x3 row. Bit of a thing there in the south, which is overrun at the moment, but they're still keeping, I would assume they keep one little point open for a red zone area.
You're welcome, boys.
And while they're making their way outside the area, I will jump over to Mr. Tony again. Oh, that graphic switch is insane. And getting blasted by a grenade while trying to remove it. That was one of the great moments there for Mr. Tony Hackett. But we're gonna be able to see the map for a moment here. Interesting little spread there. One in the top around Hospice, and the other ones are 3x2. Interesting. And I might actually jump away from him. I just want to see you in the sky for a second again. Zagmariagli itself at the moment is in the hands of the Spaniards, but not really being used. Not any kind of recon up there, no kind of spot or anything. Nothing to really point anything out. Oh well, oh well. But they have made their way in the middle, and they are, in a moment at least, gonna make their way northward. Also, what is mentionable is a little tank making its way here in this area. Which should be fun, because there's Forrest, who is an assault player. But yeah, that tank is gone. Not destroyed since, but as in he's making his way there. Yeah, Rico gonna die now in a moment. They are making their way also at the moment. Trying to defend the Panzer IV, but yeah, Force on the side died here. Nubras and Monkey. That tank is getting defended quite a bit. 2 anti-tankers and 1 assault player trying to take down a tank at the moment. And Oz, the big boy here that is defending that lovely little tank there. What a player, what a player. And trading as well. What a, you know what, let's make a clip out of that. Let's make a clip out of that, because it was a lovely, lovely moment there. That is something you can hang on the, on the fridge, that's the word. The fridge, that is. In the meantime, Ionios is making his way with the tank towards the actual hard point here at the moment. And that garrison at D3 is overrun at the moment. I need to check on that in a moment. I mean, he could try to make a little... No, that's hedges in the way. I was about to say he could do a little blasty shot, but that's not going to work.
Vi har fuld rød Gary Nord.
But our Danish friends are making their way. I will jump to them in a moment back again. Let me just do a little checky on Bartito, who is in the city at the moment. It's all good, Carver, it's all good. But yeah, seasons are still going. Yes, I think the German league has ended. Yeah, the German league had its final last week. Was it Friday? No, it was this Friday. The German league was... German league was on Friday, was very nice. Caught against Greyhounds, right? Yeah.
Tú aguanta la posición y ahora...
Wow, I'm getting old, kids. I'm getting old.
Subimos al norte ya.
And I think at the moment the only thing as in tournaments and other things at the moment is the seasonal.
Marca de movimiento, volvemos a subir.
Premier League is over, German Cup is over.
Sigue en el...
I don't know if there's anything else going around. I think there's something with the Australians coming up. I think some Australian league or some Pacific league or something is coming up. I'm not sure unsure about that one though. Anyway, let's focus on BST2. Who is making his way towards hospice again? Question is, how long can he make his way there before dying horribly?
Marca de observación.
Vale, ahora pondré otro pick y ya tenemos muchos aliados.
He visto por ahí algunos cuantos,
Single pixel hunting
Visto
again.
algunos. A uno salita he visto.
And a headshot! That's what I like to see from Mr. Partito.
Sergio, Sergi, dispara aquí.
Voy a por él.
Pongo marca de OP.
Very nice, taking a second guy down, making an open
Tío,
charge
granada
here of the open field.
Va a ir 3 cargadores, por lo menos.
And getting out pummeled. Thinking about if should he go back, should he go forth, and getting killed by a headshot there. Ay, 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 ay.
Desde abajo me han matado.
But you could see it for the moment there. He was unsure. Should I go back? Should I continue? Should I try to aim? What should I do? There was a bit of a panic there, and that did cost him his life there.
Me ha pillado un atomic.
He was undecided, and that was the,
Eso,
well,
vamos a ir
the
subiendo,
downfall.
¿no? Entonces,
That and a lot of bullets in his face.
Vale.
Yeah, yeah.
Hay que limpiar otra vez patios.
Lots of OPs. We've garrisons also up. It's always nice to have a bit of a POV as well.
me han matado.
Ay, 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 ay. And we're gonna leave him at the moment. The caster curse is gonna go somewhere else. And a little bit of a change here with Hospice, as you guys might have noticed. Before, TRIREX was mostly just back here in this lovely area, just basically in the house area, trying their best to defend the point. And now they have actually shifted quite a bit forward around this area, towards the east. While the Spanish have realized this and are actually coming from the west now, as well as from the east. They are trying a little pincer maneuver. Ay, 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 ay. Cheeky little thing there. I mean, they're trying. It's not going completely as wanted, but they're trying. Also, the amount of tanks up here. Look at that. There's one little tiger here. There's one little tiger here, and a Panzer IV as well here. This has become a bit of a tank wreckfest. Hi, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. Benny Blanco. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello there. And Sly's gonna realize that there have been a few faces that are coming here. What's my little pointer? Well, he will at least realize that people are here. He's gonna shout it out to people, and they're gonna go there. They're gonna make their way there. But and others have spawned there. They're trying to clear it out. Also, Cemetery getting pushed at the moment, slightly at least. It seems like the Spanish are now starting to commit more units to the actual attack from the back, so to say. I know it's there's a lot of different casts with this. There's also like, I think like 6 other games going on at the moment. But most of them are in Purple Heartland, which is a bit of an odd one today. But yes, we do cast these games quite often. And at the moment it seems like Cemetery is getting again pushed slightly. I think our admin camp is also realizing this, and they're slowly leaving the push of the Spanish here in favor towards the situation on Cemetery. Just to get a bit of a glimpse there what is going on the Cemetery. Which is not much, to be fair, because I don't see a lot of boys there. Bit of a push there from the west towards the east over the open plains in a moment, I would assume. Voltaire died there. Drowned, lovely. I don't see anything. Either they have cleared it out quite quickly, or it was not a big push to begin with. Might have just been a bit of a, well, how should we call it? Just a bit of a soft cap moment. And if you're like Korba at the moment, you're surprised what is there going on. You know, basically the Discord, basically the matches are each week. They're on whenever they want to play. Most it's either, well, it's Saturday or Sunday, let's be fair, because people only have time on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays and Saturdays, yeah, that's a good one. Saturdays and Sundays, and either some of them are in the middle of the day, because there's also some Chinese teams in this lovely tournament. There's some American teams in this tournament. No Australians this year. And if you're wondering what the seasonals are, it's a lovely little tournament that's going on each season. Well, most seasons. Last one was the fall seasonal. Then before we had the, what was it? The summer season? I'm actually trying to remember now. But I'm getting old, kids. I'm getting old, and I'm focusing on the match, which at the moment is still in the favor of TRIREX. Is that a bombing? That's not a bombing run, no. It's just one. Shields. Yeah, this is gonna take some while. I mean, at the moment, TRIREX is trying their best to get something going here. And I just realized that their logo is a bit wanky. Brp, brp. Let me just do that. There we go. That looks nicer now. There we go. More professional and shit. I'm a bit surprised that Svani and, well, Prokic, I was about to say, can just make their way over the open areas. Yeah, bit of a tree there, bit of a grass there. Also, Cruel Shit and the real thing are making their way against Bobber DJ. Whee! Artillery nearly taking out Sultan and Portal there. And we're also just 4-ish minutes away from the halfway point of the game. And the fronts have not changed much. With both sides basically being on their side. Bit of a thing with the Spanish making their way. Bit of, what are they called? TRIREX making a bit of a south push there. But overall, nothing really big on there, like an insane play or something. We're at a moment where the Spanish were about to, well, they were slightly over halfway of capturing Hospice back, but they got denied, they didn't commit enough in that moment. And then, yeah, TRIREX came in, basically bonked them out. And since we have the point of tank POVs, let's get on the field with Ionius from our Danish friends here from TRIREX. The Danish part of that lovely team up. North of Hospice. Waiting for those very, very sexy markers. And just here in the north, trying to, yeah, basically deny all access.
We're debating between helping Cemetery
he's a loud fucker, holy shit!
Hospice. What do you guys think?
No, go to Cemetery.
God damn it, Lester, why are you so loud? Why are you so loud, boy? Ay, 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 ay. Huh. But yeah, this is the experience for a tanker on Sainte-Marie Clear. Yeah, if you'd have to defend it, isn't it? Alright. While they're doing that, I will jump back into the admin camp just for a second, just to see how it is going on. Tanker there on the left, outer side of the screen right now. There we go, now we see him. And they're still making the same ways, it's the same place we have seen before. With this little alley being the main producer of blueberries at the moment. A bit of a south push. But nothing really big going on, because they're now getting thinned out here. Scar dying, Jesus dying in a moment. That OP is gonna fall if Mock realizes, or Caboose realizes, that they're flooding from here. Yeah. Bit of a group coming down here with Mr. Partito. I might actually jump to him in a second. Especially with him now clearing out the point here a bit. Yeah, we could actually do a little jump there. Yeah, they're just in the back trying to clear out any kind of... Trying to clear out any kind of garrison or OP here. Bit of a wobble. Nice. At least 3 shots were hits, good. Proximity warning on the OP. You should realize this. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. To your left, probably. Yeah, that fucker. And a headshot. Very nice play from Partito. Very nice. Ah, and the denial here. Up in the sky. Yep, that was... Yeah, I see why Partito died there, because there's a lot of people... Those roofs are filled. Look at these fuckers up there on the roofs, on the chimneys. Ah, it's like Santa's coming to town with MG. Ah, lovely. Artillery now shutting the area where the Spanish were trying to make their way. Sergio dying as well, and the rest is gonna die in a second. With artillery probably popping down in a moment as well. Now they're just shutting that area, and they're running into the death zone. Grades are gonna fly in a second, blasting multiple units. Or maybe not. Making the way they're trying to fill each other up. That's the wrong word, that's the wrong phrase. And but they're taking down, well, Viking down, but dying in the process. Home Rocket clearing out the area now, potentially taking down the OP. And Isengard, only boy left of that squad. And that's that attack squad dead. Little statue there as well in the south, but again, we have only seen them basically come from the east, from the same alley as before, and from the south push. The west push that they tried before has failed. They're not attempting a new one, at least not what I have seen so far. But on the other side, TRIREX is doing basically the same they have been doing for the last 30 minutes as well. Mostly doing a diagonal push over St. Marie itself, with Sneaky and Hammer Time, Procket, making their way diagonally, which to be fair, is quite alright because you get a lot of, what is it called, not foliage, cover and other things, buildings. I mean, don't get me wrong, please. I see these fuckers on the side here, I see these boys here. Killswitch, Voltaire, all good. They're doing the big south push, which is nice. And they need to keep up some pressure here on this side there, so the Spanish are focusing here. But I have not seen anything like, oh, they're gonna come with, I wasn't going to say a half trick. That's not good. That's not good. Crazy. But I have not seen them like go over an insane little push there. No, the TRIREX boys. This is still this. Both sides still seem to kind of try to find a spot or find the area that is getting less defended at the moment. Even though the Spanish are a bit on the losing side here in this match so far, I would say the Spanish have filled out the area a bit more with some nice pushes. Not too many, but they have at least tried some nice little attempts. They had some nice little attempts, which I would like to see from TRIREX here as well. Don't get me wrong, TRIREX has done very well on the defense here, no? Especially at hunkering down and well, blocking those attempts, but I would like to see some nice little attempts from TRIREX of getting Cemetery as well here. I might jump into Tony, who is right down there with a sniper. Oh. Sure, I don't mind. That was a fun little moment. Huh. Sexy. Rip Dan, yes. F for Dan. Yeah. And we get a close combat sniper. Wow. And that did not hit? What? How did that not hit? That's better. And I know the sound is a bit odd on Tony's stream. I know, it's a bit of an odd one. But we at least get his vision, which is quite nice. Nasser was playing PUBG. Interesting. Nah, that's the corpse. Oh, or not? Was it the second guy? Oh, and a headshot! That's again them taking down the guys on top. Can I actually jump in the sky just to see? We're getting a 360. Actually, we're jumping to the Cemetery because Cemetery is getting overrun at the moment. The diagonal push is happening. And the defense from the Spanish has crumbled here. That's what I wanted to see. They are doing a multi-sided attack. Okay. They're still throwing some boys, TRIREX. That's fine. They came through here. They made their way through this area. But also Voltaire and Quill just did a little thing here on the side and went in there. Now the Spanish direct and actually flood the point. They have the amount of garrisons. They need to flood the point and use the moment here to block any attempt from TRIREX. And I think I hear a bombing run coming in, which is not taking down anybody yet. Might change in a moment though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all right. 4 boys, and might have taken 1 to 2 OPs up. I'm a bit unsure with the OPs off. I'm getting old, kids. I say it all the time, but at the moment it's not enough. TRIREX still capturing, still continue the capture on Cemetery, and a big spawn wave coming in. Where are the Spaniards? And there is also a little... look at that. A care package is coming. In the form of many people joining in. Ha. And they're trying to take down the tank there on the side. That's not gonna be enough. They need more people there. Blocking. And block, not enough. Where are the Spanish? What are they doing? It's like last week. It's like last week. They're not reacting strongly enough to the actual push. One big push on cemetery and they are not getting enough people on the defense here. And that's gonna go to... Yeah, there's no... And overrun, not enough people on the defense committed. Or at least to react on this, and they lost cemetery with 40 minutes to go. Doesn't mean it's over, but if... Was an unnecessary loss. Was a very unnecessary loss. They could have defended this easily. Just by flooding it in, and now at the moment they've lost all their fucking garrisons with that. Because they built them all in those, well... on the 3rd and 4th row. And already coming down with the supplies. There we go. The Germans are going to fortify the point. They're going to hunker down. And yeah. That is going to be tough for the Spanish to come back. It's going to be very Spanish. It's going to be very hard for the Spanish to come back here. Because cemetery... I mean, they're trying a bit on the right side here with the north push. But it's not enough people. And that's the thing I don't want to see, because that's all the Spanish are running on foot to Le Verger. Because there was no garrison, because all garrisons were on the 3rd and 4th row. So they all got removed as soon as that, well, second point was lost. That's why I would at least put like 1 or 2 garrisons in the, yeah. In the second row. Wide open artillery blast at the moment. Partito on his own there in his cemetery, the only lone soldier against the Red Flood. Actually making his way... What? Okay. You know what? Why not? Let's give me Partito Camp, just for the loot of it. He's running against the whole team of the enemy. Let's get a bit of a glimpse there on Partito, how it is. Good. Headshot, sexy. Good.
3 más muertos cerca del lobby. Aguanta por esta posición un poco.
And his role here right now is not just taking down everybody. His role is also to slow down the enemy. And that's important. He needs to slow down the push here. If they're getting worried, oh, I might die if I continue. Then he slows down multiple people, and that's the thing they need. They need some time right now. They need to slow down TRIREX to get themselves to their own little, well, to make a front, basically. And that was... that is what Partito is hopefully doing here. Yeah, very nice play from Partito here. Slowing down the boys quite a bit here from TRIREX. Listening into the footsteps.
Asoma.
Vehicle destruction. Footsteps again to the right.
Aquí tienen algo.
Cuando nos digas cambiamos.
Sexy little thing there.
Sí, tranquilo, no voy.
And total destruction for Partito here. As you can see on the right here, he just died there. There's little Partito here. I mean, and you can say what you want, but there's still people here. They got slowed down. He did his job, and that's the nice thing. He did his job. Good little Partito. Good little Partito. Could have done better, yes, by killing everybody from the other team. No, I'm kidding. And this is going to be interesting because I don't know, it seems like they are going for a south push here, TRIREX. Fair enough, doing a bit of a flanking because it seems like the Spanish have a bit of an issue when it comes to, well... I was going to say with going with the flanks, but they're actually quite good on the flanks, haven't they? They have been quite good on the flanks so far. Oh well, oh well. But that front... Yeah. So a little glimpse there, a bit of a... That Redstone Garrison side of Hospice, that's not gonna do much at the moment. It's gonna be overrun all the time. Bit of a spawn wave here from the easy squad. We're trying to slow them down here again. Also, well, to make their way to cemetery, clearly. But they might be a bit too much outnumbered here. Also, the tank is getting shelled by something. It's getting shelled from the side? From the left? What? And that's the tank down. Is that actually Ionios?
Oh.
Yep.
Well done.
We saw the effect from him, and now we're watching Ionios. Ionios. Yep, yep.
Keep this armor stack rolling. Just please play it as slow as possible.
And he saved the butt of a recon tank. Very nice job there from the TRIREX boys. Very nice job. And they're again now on a slow mode. They are not going to stay there for a moment. They're going to basically get some more information what they are supposed to do. And they're also going to basically hold it for the moment and basically blast everybody that is coming close to them from the Spanish side. Speaking of the Spanish side. A little bit of a recon play here. What? What is going on with that Puma? It looks like it's floating. What is with that Puma graphic? What? Wait, what? Might just be a graphical thing. That looked weird. Well, it's a Puma going through the point and now scaring off the Spanish a bit because, oh, our last sector is getting captured. And now everybody is flooding in and worrying, oh fuck, where the fuck are they? And it's just one dig in a Puma. Well, two digs in a Puma, but still. Oh, also making their way towards the artillery. We're actually gonna see, oh no, little Christian. Oh no. And Christian getting demolished there by the Puma. And that means that the Spanish artillery is currently offline, so to say. That's gonna cost them a bit as well. Still just blindly shelling the point. Mark has come down, and at this moment they have decided to leave the area. They have been here long enough at the moment. Cadrus has finally made his way towards the Puma. Is now getting killed by the Puma. Dry down there. Might be able to do something cool here if he is lucky. Oh, he. What? Why are you on the? What the? What? Ah! And the squish. Ah, 9 little white. Ah, very nice job there, boys. Let's clip that shit. Let's clip that. That was good. That was a nice little thing there. Ah, Dirty Dan and others are making the medical kill switch. Riot, Romulus. TRIREX is doing very nicely here. And again, it's that easy squad trying to push towards cemetery, but getting that. They are pushing from this little compound here. Well, this little crit area. They're making their way here, they're going there, they're now running over the open plains, and they're getting shot from this side and this side, which is gonna fuck them up. Oh, now they've realized that it's a bad idea. They're actually hunkering down, they're waiting, okay. Tank also making its way. Tank driving into a bit of a, I don't want to say ambush because they don't have anything. Maybe Viking has something for the satchel there? No. Yeah, that is a tank-supported little push. That is a good idea. However, they're not following up with that push because they're getting surrounded more and more, and now they're getting thinned out completely. Also, remember that little Puma from before? Yeah, they have a bit of a fight here. Tank escaping, and we get a bit of a Puma hunting session. Oh, he's breaking down. Has made his way here, and the Puma is making. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And he's driving away, he's running. You got the Puma. That's not, you need to drive. And that is gonna be hiding behind the building. And he has a free aim. Ah, and the Puma is missing. Wow. What the? That was a hit. Steward tank slowing down more and more, and that Steward is gonna die now. Oh no. What is going on with this little hunt? What the fuck are they What the fuck is going on here? He's still trying to escape, and misses! What the fuck is this? And that should be the end. Stewart not firing back. Poggers indeed. And the Puma making its way, getting attacked now as well. Shell bounced off. Hit on the Puma. Trying to get behind the little Stewart, and that should be it. No, not reloaded quickly enough, and that little Stewart still burning from every... And that's the Puma dead! What the fuck? I hope somebody is clipping that, because holy shit, that was something. Fuck me, that was lovely. That was beautiful. Wow. And we also have hit the 1 hour mark. Sorry, I was so fascinated by that moment. That was beautiful. It was weird and confusing, but also very beautiful, I have to say. And while the boys are making their way, they're trying to clear the main road. And a bombing run coming down on Cemetery at the moment. Ah, good old Doom Sprites. Bombing run, yes, we love those. That's what you don't get as a player. You don't see the bombing runs how they look from the top, because they're basically Doom Sprites. It's just hilarious. It's just 2D explosions. Bit of a push here around the cemetery. You can say what you want, but they have thinned out the amount of red that was in this area here. Still a few up there behind the chat tracks. Hello, chat. But at the moment, they are making the way that the Spanish are not conquered yet. But the question is, are the Spaniards gonna commit enough people here? Because they don't like to... I don't want to say they don't like to commit enough people, but they have seen a bit of a line when it comes to actually defending or reacting to a defensive moment. As in pulling people back on the defense. And a bit of a lag when it comes to actually attacking as well here. As in... oh, Barika on the side. You got it. What? What the... That man should have not been allowed to actually make a shot on that tank. I mean, he didn't get it because it was an anti-tanker with a rocket. But still, he should not have been able to make his way that close to the fucking tank. Was a bit of a push there, but again... Aye, more grenade deaths. Not enough people on Cemetery at the moment. They had a bit of a push there, but TRIREX is going to react now and actually decline any kind of attack here. Then again, they're getting a bit pummeled. Yeah, alright. The Spanish are now flooding more people on the south, which is the top right. They're flooding in some people. Amigo taking out multiple people here, but hitting others here. Actually, I'm gonna jump on Partito for the moment, just to see how it goes here.
Allí muerto uno, creo. Se nos viene a poner maizal.
Matal, exactly. Attacker.
Aquí muerto uno.
I would actually see the... I would like to see the garrison situation right now. Maybe in a segment and somebody dies. It's also nice to see Partito clearing out the point here a bit.
Antes aquí granada,
Well, I'm gonna keep it for the moment, Partito, because I would like to see how it looks with the garrison situation here. 64 kills so far, Partito. That is quite nice. It's a public game. It's a public game. It's a competitive game. Yeah, they have a good amount of garrisons up. That is a nice widespread. And a north and a south red zone garrison. One year hospice, funny here. Not able to take it down there, and I think they lost their OP there. Yeah, the big push. Easy squad from the Spanish, who was so well on the attack. Oh well. Still, 26 minutes left. Well, I say 26, it's 23, no? Because you need 2 minutes to catch up. Everything could still switch. We get a bit of a 360 here. Ooh, a bit of a swish. Quick 360. 360. That's a good English word. I mean, the Spanish are still a bit around the points, but nothing to be noteworthy. I mean, they're pushing in some people. TRIREX is up in that little... I might just jump from him in a second. But there's nothing going on as it... Oh, sorry, I thought for a second they didn't have a commander, but they just got killed. Wide and open areas. Foliage not spawning in anymore.
I saw nothing.
Talking English, interesting. Nearly falling down the hill. Yeah, the hill. My brain is getting fishy. Speaking of fishy, what is going on here? Little hellfish up there. I'm waiting at the moment for some kind of big push. I mean, I see these boys here doing their thing. That's my little marker. Well, they're doing a nice little thing here in the northeast. Especially if you think about it, because northeast, well, the east is the side of the Spanish. That's the HQ that they are coming from, the enemies. Blackburn here as well. Did I actually get Blackburn? Because Blackburn we had a bit of a trouble before. Can I just see if Blackburn is working by now? Just to get him a bit in. Let's try for last time. It would be lovely because I couldn't get Blackburn for some reason. It kept crashing all the time. I want to try it at least one last time here. Please don't crash stream. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Magic clicks. There we go. And they're starting to capture the last point. It's a bit of an odd one because the Spanish have been in the past. Oh, there's the little sneaky thing there. Yeah, there they're coming from. Okay. The Spanish have been very well in the past with defending shit, but I don't know that they have become very, I don't want to say sloppy, but they are getting more and more problems with actually defending points here for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know, but they were quite good back in the day. I think it was Summer Cup, but they were really good on the defense back in the day. And again, I am wondering where people are. They are flooding all around the area. I'm missing some faces here on the hardpoint. Big spawn wave coming in, that should help. No, they're still losing the point. And that garrison is getting wiped a bit. Lost half their people there. Tank now making its way into the hardpoint. Smart little play there. They're flooding in. That should not be the loss of their last point. Le Verger should not fall here this moment right now. Beef the Assault might put up a satchel if he realizes that he's gonna get fucked in a moment. He might put up a satchel just to blast everybody in the zone. A bit of a 2-minute fuse. But then again, they have enough people. And there's still more people flooding out there in the top right corner. Look at that. They're just flooding the point with people now. And I would like to see if I have Blackburn finally. Now it works! Now we have Blackburn! There we go. Okay, just a little checkup. I want to still see the admin camp for the moment. Was it an airhead? That is hopefully gonna get noticed. If there was an enemy one. Ah! And the tank taking down B through the building. Blast shot inside the building. Shrapnel on the other side. Yeah. And I think there was an airhead that was taken down. Still not cleared out, did not clear out the point yet. There's still people running around. Little Dirty Dan is still making his way here. Or rather standing around. And still people spawning in from the east here. Still on the east side. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. And Patito, the one loner that is running around. The cemetery at the moment, only a few faces there. But it's enough, because TRIREX is actually inside. Well, they're making their way inside the cemetery, and... Oh, but why are you not saying what's going on? Well, we have seen it so many times now. What? So I just noticed the little tank there is trying to clear out the area here. What? What? Oh! Porotor, oh my, wait, what? Did they know there was a satchel there? Then they could have just put it there and stand it, could have, what? I might need to see that in the replay later. It was a weird one. I'm a bit unsure what the play was there, or the idea was there of that maneuver. I mean, the crewman was going out there to take down whatever he could before the tank explodes. While they were driving off the tank, but they could have just abandoned the tank then and just left both. Huh. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. We're gonna see what happens. And at the moment, it's still... Look at the amount of red. Ah, the Spanish, the Spanish. In the west, in the north, in the south, the enemy TRIREX is coming from all different directions. I might actually jump into Ionios for a second because I would like to see how it goes with our tankers here. Actually, I might jump back because it's just clearing out the long range. Okay, okay, okay. Long range, we don't need that right now. I want to see a bit on the floor here. Ah, the joy of foliage. Ah, the comms, as beautiful as always. God, the comms are bad tonight. Communication would be key here. Like a bit of the communication here between the squads that are shooting. And Hellfish taken down. Ay, 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 ay. He has seen the guy there on his left, right? He has. Oh no, he did not see that guy. Oh no.
Están por aquí, mira, en esta casa. Muerta aquí en MG.
Nice headshot on the MG.
Un tanque. Escucho un tanque.
¿Qué es?
No lo sé, lo escucho.
We're entering the last, well, 15-ish minutes in a moment.
Aquí está breaking OP. El tanque no, mira, Engar.
Which means they're gonna probably in a moment go for the joy of... Ah, that's a nice little play. Of making an emote only chat, just in case, because you never know if something switches in the last moment. We had moments where people were capturing the third point in the last few seconds. Ah, but they're dying here to the MG fire. Actually, can I just see the score from... Or rather the map. I take the map as well, because I think it's at 70-something kills.
En la casa.
La Casa, 70 kills, that's nice.
Vale.
Garrison situation much better than before, but still...
La casa reventada.
But still... But still... Cemetery is just a distant, just distant dream at this point. They need something behind, because TRIREX has now cleared out the whole area. Quack, indeed, Mr. Willis. They have cleared out the area here. They are everywhere. They have spread out so much, which doesn't mean that they're gonna dominate the point, but it means that they can spot anything that is moving. They're so spread out that you won't be able to make your way without getting noticed. Because now killing enemies is always good, defending things is always good, nah? But being able to spot enemies that are making their way there and then telling it the artillery and 20 seconds later that area is going to be a blast zone, that is also very nice. Yeah. Vehicle death there. And still, I mean, at this point they could just hang it down, but I think TRIREX is going to try still to go for the 5-0 here. Spanish are trying to set up a thing there. Puck Dao might be the first to notice that movement though. With Force making his way there. And... Oh, come on, boys. And getting shot in behind, and Force dying to Beef. Beef dying to Garthor, and Garthor dying to Mok. I mean, I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to make a big old swoop around. Just have a bit of a crescent attack here. But Dirty Dan, Mock and others, Beef as well. Yeah, they spawned in there. They're now holding it down. And now that middle part of that lovely crescent moon of an attack is breaking. Would have been fun. Would have been a nice little push from 3 different angles, no? But it was not meant to be. And I might just jump, because we never know where it goes. I could still flip around. We have seen the Spaniards take the middle in the last few moments as well. So I'm gonna put it into inward only for the moment. Ay. Especially with the Spaniards making their way here slightly, but Cemetery still getting thinned out in the moment. It's just, yeah, Dirty Dan, Mentok, Mock, they're all just hunkering down. They're not even going forward too much. They're actually hunkering down the trenches and just trying to slow down the enemy at this point. They're trying to grab the attention of the Spanish here and slow the Spanish down. Because, winning 5-0 is also nice, but slowing down the enemy, their progress to capture back their second point, yeah, that's much nicer sometimes. Of course, winning 5-0 is even more nice. I understand that. Don't get me wrong. 40 minutes left, which means 12 minutes to still capture, or at least attempt to capture the middle point. This is not looking well for the Spanish at the moment. But then again, it does not mean that either side is lost completely or is out of the tournament, because either side wins or loses, they still have another match coming. Or rather, a few matches coming. It should be quite lovely to see. And it has been a wild ride so far for me as well. Just a little mention on the side here. Because this is the 5th match, I think. This is the 5th match of the tournaments that I cover. And it's the 5th match with me showing the Spanish. This has been a very Spanish tournament for me as well. With me being on the Spanish side 5 out of 5 times. Ay, Patito getting slammed away in the open there on the lower side. Holy sh... Oh no, it was Patito flying into the sky and... Yeah, I make a clip out of that, because that was Patito flying like 30 meters in the sky and dropping down on the floor again. Lovely. Speaking of Sergio, yeah, Sergio Rang on the open plains, Nubra Sultan, they are... Yeah. It's Cemetery, and Cemetery is a bitch to take, and that's the issue. Shots getting a bit quieter here, a bit less explosion, less tanking action as far as we can see. It's all hunkering down to single infantry combat here. And some artillery, don't get me wrong. But Cemetery at the moment is not abandoned, but in no need of being defended, because there's so many people north of it, so many people south of it, so many people east of it. Little Frenny, the anti-tanker is there, looking at a tiger and taking down the tiger. Very nice little thing there. You know what, I'm just gonna get another clip, because why not? Clips are free, they don't take anything, and it's nice for the Spanish to see some nice little moments. Well, and he died. So much for the nice little moment. Can I get a little Blackburn? Who is with a pistol running around? What? Wait, what? I was about to say, you don't want to use your pistol. Instead, use your MG. No, shit goes ugly. But I'm happy that we actually see at least a bit of Blackburn, because we had some troubles at the start because the stream just didn't connect. I don't know why. Ah, the lovely sound of an MG. No pings or nothing, just a mention, I would assume. Or just a plain suppression. Ah, what a sound. Ah, it sounds so lovely. Yeah, it's just a suppression shot. Oh, okay. Not enough hipfire. And a bombing run coming down on Cemetery at the moment. While it looks like they are about to capture this, I don't think they're going to be able to. Or do they? I'm a bit... Is it just... Wait, they don't have people on the Cemetery. Is this just a soft cap push right now? And now, yeah, TRIREX has spawned in on the hard point and now they're blocking it. There was just a soft cap push just now. Holy shit, there was a lot of soft cap there. I mean, a nice little artillery strike around Cemetery North would clear out most of the defenders. Yeah, exactly, that is the mark. That is the mark that should have been there for the last few seconds already. If they had blasted the area before the bombing run even, as soon as the bombing run came down, already the first shells in the air, they could have wasted the whole group there, but it didn't work in time. It didn't work in time there. Spanish are making their way there though, presumably taking down the spawning area there. Spanish going here for cemetery still, but they're surrounded. Again, that would have been a lovely, that would have been an amazing moment, a big comeback. That could have been a big comeback. But it was just the timing again was not well. With how many people to commit on the push and things like that, but they had the people there, north and south of the point. But they did not clear it out before the timing. The bombing was right there, then starting to push slowly. And still the main flock of people, they could just make their way there. Now with everybody, let me just get my grabber. With everybody spawning in there and just running southward, without getting any attack, just a bombing run in this little sector would have basically, yeah, they could have gotten the point just by blasting this area with one artillery guy. I would have said 3 artilleries just in a nice little thing there. Huh? They are trying to push this, but they have so... And the Spanish are now slowing down there in the north. Why? I mean, they don't want to run to the left side, no, but this is... the longer they take, the more artillery is going to shell them. Because TRIREX is not going to wait with the artillery. Big push coming from the north. And I might be eating my words in a moment. The Spanish might come back in the north, but I don't think they are. They're going to get... Yeah, that's what I wanted to see the whole fucking moment here for the last 2 minutes. Yeah, that was the thing I wanted. That would have wasted everybody in this sector here. That could have helped the push here. That could have helped the push quite a bit. And now it's more people that are just running on the cemetery now and they're just blocking it for the last 6-ish minutes that they need. Because they don't need the full 8 minutes of defense. They don't even need that. They just... Never mind. I'm a silly boy. It's a second point. Yes. They need 4 minutes to win this. They need 4 minutes. So it's 3 minutes 30. Only 3 minutes 30 left. Until this would be a win to TRIREX. If they capture their second point in the cemetery, then they need 2 more minutes to capture a hospice. They have so many people in a big flood coming and now from the north here. Getting thinned down by Schneider and Beef. Beef Schneider through the Spanish here. Schneider down, Beef down. Big flood coming, and it's a cap race. And Beckham is getting a little glimpse there on Le Viger. But it seems like it's just a little... Is it a fake attack? There's nobody there, It's just some people in there. Hello, Mary. Oh, you're not in bed. There's nobody... That is the push. It's just a red... Wow, it's just a soft cap push. That is nothing. Oh god! Yeah, there's nobody there. This is gonna be a fake out. No, the TRIREX would not have known that. And still the Spanish are pushing the point. That is a lot of Spanish making their way. Come on, you need to capture this, boys. The thing is, they took so long, that means that the artillery is gonna start shelling them in a moment, right? Artillery is gonna shell them. Yeah, artillery is coming down on the side there. That's still the old targets, though. TRIREX knows what they're doing. They're gonna shell... Where's my little cursor? If they know what they're doing, they're gonna shell this area, because there's more and more Spanish coming. And if they're able to blast this area, then they're gonna win this. And now artillery is starting at the point where I just marked. Yes, they're shelling the area there. Yeah, artillery is shelling that little corner area there where they have to cross over. Also, TRIREX now coming from the north here, which is on the right. And 5 minutes left, 5 minutes left, and the Spanish are capturing cemetery slowly. This is an all-out fight now. We see cemetery, all the hospice is getting prepared. Have they though? Have they though? That's the question, money, because they are about to lose their second point here. And TRIREX is blocking the... How are you not capturing? Where are you? Oh, guys, what are you doing? It was... You had to stay there for 3 seconds longer. They would have needed to stay 3 seconds longer. What the fuck was that? What the fuckity fuck was that? Why? Why would you move your unit? Why? What the fuck? It's just one shitty little tank, yes. It's Ionius. They took their units back to the defense. What the fuck? And that's not game yet because they still have some time left. What are they doing? That would have been the comeback. That would have been the comeback for the Spanish. The Spanish could have had this. They just had to stay there with the hardpoint for 3 seconds longer with the units they had. But they didn't. And now the cemetery is getting more. Yeah, that's about to end. And that is, yes, that's gonna be in the back. Even the guns are confused. I don't know what the fuck that was there. Sorry, I'm mostly confused by why that was. Why they did they get I did. Did they lose all their people from distant shots and headshots or something like that? What happened there? Why was there nobody on the capturing process anymore? Where were they? I'm mostly confused. That's the thing. Because they could have had cemetery, and they could have also then started already with the next push, with around 4 minutes left of capturing the middle then. With having an own red zone garrison next to hospice, this could have been the moment to actually start and capture everything back with just a few moments left. But they didn't stay those 3 seconds, and that did cost them very, very harshly. And that's a little... Puma making its way. I'm mostly confused. I mean, you can say, well, it was a lovely little match. Yeah, I will also end the prediction there. Sorry, I will also end the emote only chat because let's be fair, that is... We kind of know who's gonna win this. Let me just end the prediction. Prediction. And 65 for TRIREX. And 35 to the Spanish, I see. Choose the outcome. Yes, TRIREX. And one went to TRIREX today. I'm still irritated why they didn't defend the last... Well, sorry, why they didn't stay on there for 3 more seconds. That would have been an amazing comeback. That would have been an amazing comeback.
No.
It would have been, Javier. But they're gonna get these boys the credit they deserve. They're gonna stay on them for the moment. Quack indeed, kids.
Buggers.
And you know what, for the last bit, I will even do the unimaginable. I will actually, where is it? I will free the quacks. Was it free the pockets or was it free the quacks? I don't remember. Well, we look down. We're gonna rate afterwards one of the matches. Let me just do, where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. That's it, what I wanted. Ah, the last few moments of this lovely thing. is it? New cooldown. There you go. The quacks have been freed. Ah, 20 seconds left. The quacks have been freed. A little quacking bombing run at the end. That is a lot of quacks. That's a lot of quacks. That's a lot of people having a lot of quacks. And that's the defeat for the Spanish here on this lovely match. We're gonna see the high score at the end so you can actually get a bit of a glimpse how the high score was. You might need to pause the stream there or watch the VOD. Ah, there you go, Patito gets XP. Thank you very much, cameraman. Blümelein. Bam, bam, bam. Und das heißt... Not Spanish, but Erika. Bam, 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 bam. I do like that. That's a nice little song. Alright. And I'm gonna go back into the studio. Let's call it studio.